Most of us have probably observed that here on YouTube, it's a common practice to give your viewer a call to action. What do you want your viewer to do as a result of watching your video? But there are many other people who also think that that's kind of a little bit pushy and they kind of a little bit turned off by that. So should you make call to actions in your videos or not? Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and it's Thursday, which means it's time for some YouTube Q&A from you guys. Tommy Oliver sent me a video of himself asking this question.
For me personally, when I see calls to actions, audible calls to actions in other videos, it sounds a lot like a car salesman and a sales pitch in a way, and I become very disinterested. They don't usually do much for me in terms of making me want to do what they're saying, so like clicking a like button, faving, subscribing, etc. I usually only do those things when I personally feel that they're relevant. But a lot of people have said to do them, so I just started recently doing them in one of my new videos, and I've actually gotten some comments giving me flack for it. So obviously I'm not alone with people thinking that audible calls to action like that are kind of insulting almost. Are there more people like me, and apparently some of my subscribers, who think that audible calls to action are kind of intrusive and kind of work against you as a creator?
Great question, Tommy, and it's one that I thought a little bit about as well, and a couple things that I think we need to consider. One is that we are not the same as like creators as the normal typical viewer out there who's watching our videos. As creators, we think about this stuff all day. We're watching probably a ton more videos than maybe the average YouTube viewer out there is, and so we see all of these call to actions coming through all the time, and we know that we can comment. We already know that we can like. We know what subscribing means, but we always have to keep in mind that there are potentially some viewers out there who aren't as familiar with YouTube and they actually have no idea. And so for those people, it's important that we give a call to action. But what if like most of your viewers are actually current subscribers and they're already familiar with the platform and they know that they can do that, and so you're actually kicking off maybe like 90% of your audience in order to serve like 10%. Is that a good idea? Obviously not really, but that comes to my second point, and that is the way you pitch your call to action is very important. Whenever you pitch a call to action in one of your videos, you have to do it in a way that offers more value to the viewer rather than just trying to like extract value, because that's how it comes across, right? It's like, okay, you watched my video, now subscribe to my channel and like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram and Twitter and circle me on Google Plus and leave a comment below. Like, do all these things that benefit mostly me and not really you at all. Do it, and that comes off like totally like the way you're explaining. So pitch your call to action, but don't do it in a way that makes the viewer feel like it's all about you, For example, it's important that in most of the videos we do that we give a call to action for viewers to subscribe. But when we do that, we don't still say, hey, subscribe because my videos are awesome and you're going to want more of them. Instead, you say like, hey guys, I am really trying my best to help you guys. I'm helping you grow your audiences here on YouTube. I want you guys to spread your message here. So subscribe so I can continue to help you, right? That's very different than saying, hey guys, subscribe to my channel because I'm awesome and you should have more awesome videos like mine in your subscription file. I don't know. And the same goes for the comments, right? Like, don't have people comment just to offer more value to you and get them as a way to like talk with you, but instead get them to try to like talk to each other down there and say, hey, like give them a question that you want them to discuss, or highlight questions from other people in past videos, or like I'm doing here, or even like comments that you thought like someone made in the comments of like a previous video that was like actually like a really good point and you feel like it needs more attention. Like in the comments of these videos, there's often way more additional value from what you guys are sharing beneath this video than a lot of times what I'm even offering in the actual content. So I feel like it's very valuable and worth it for me to point people to the comments, not necessarily to add more value to me, but there's other people here who are leaving really good stuff and you guys should go read what they have to say and interact. And by facilitating that interaction, I am helping you guys extract more value from this content. So again, it comes back to offering more value to you. And number three, don't make a lot of call to actions. Just maybe pick one or two in mind. For my non-subscribed viewers, my call to action to them is to subscribe. And then for my subscribed viewers, my call to action for you guys is to comment. So that brings us to the commenting section. I would love to hear from you guys what you guys think about all of this. Again, not just for me, but I know a lot of you guys have a lot of experience with the comments and interaction and call to actions here on YouTube. So I would love to hear from you guys and learn from you, as well as you teaching the rest of the people who are watching watching this video, what your experience has been like. So to answer your question, Tommy, yes, you should be making call to actions in your videos, but keep them very brief and make them focus on the viewer, not on you, because keeping in mind that every single video you do is potentially someone's very first exposure to you. And you guys have probably all experienced this, where like the videos you didn't really think were going to do well are the ones that actually did end up performing well, and you left out the call to action to subscribe in that video because you didn't think anyone would watch it, but now it's like your top video in your channel, and you're like, dang it, I wish I had made a call to action for all these new viewers to subscribe in there, just to give them a little reminder, you know, make that like top of mind so they're done watching their video, like, oh yeah, subscribe, like, sure, you know, that's the easy thing because you've just reminded them to do that. So anyway, I know that all makes sense to you guys. If you have a question that you think I might be able to help answer for you guys in the upcoming Thursday Q&A, there's a link in the description text below this video where you can submit your video to me, and I would love to put it right here just like I did with Tommy's and do my best to answer your question, and then also turn that question to the community here at Video Creators for them to answer and give input on for you and more. And if this is your first time hanging out, I'd love to have you subscribe, because every week we do YouTube Q&A stuff just like this. On Tuesdays, we take a look at online video news and talk about the implications it has for us as creators. And then on Wednesdays, we give you guys some YouTube tips, ideas, suggestions, just like a whole bunch of stuff to help you guys spread messages here on YouTube that will potentially change people's lives and make this world a better place for all of us. So thank you for letting me be a part of that with you. Subscribe, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye.